last few years. Where are you from? What small town?
Well, I'm the closest town you can call my hometown from is East Moline, Illinois, and it's the Quad Cities, the Davenport, Iowa, and Moline, Illinois, and then I came from a town called Carbon Cliff, which was a little more out in the rural part of that small city. And a lot of people in my hometown had Southern accents, and it was Northern Illinois,
Yeah.
but it was very gentrified.
And how's a small town boy end up in the UK with Moon Martin?
Yeah, it's a strange, strange trip it's been, right? Yeah, I had never been anywhere, at that point, and I was depressed. I was going through that adolescent depression. 17, just turned 18, and it was literally, I think I was crying a lot. I was just really emotional about it. The whole thing. I didn't know what it was going to do with my life. Didn't see a future there. I got a Rand McNally road map, and in those days, like the road maps the cities were highlighted in yellow, and I just wanted to find the biggest spot of yellow that I could, because I was from such a country town that I wanted to see the city, and it was either New York or LA. LA was warm, and so I picked LA, and I sold my car and came out here for 1 month. Had a friend who graciously let me stay in his place for a month, and in that month, he also helped me kind of get hooked up to a service that led me to Moon Martin, and then I was touring within a month after I arrived here, and was on the Midnight Special and all these things I could only dream of, so it was very bizarre.
It feels like you must be leaving a little bit out
Leaving
that
out,
story.
yeah, well, there is. Hard to condense it all, but to add surreal matters, even more surreal matters to it. I was living on my own. I had just finally toured enough to be able to afford a used car. So at this point, I'm 19, just turned 19, and I'm making like $250 a week. I bought myself a used Gran Torino, and I used to go and just take rides by myself and listen to these new records. And one of them was a band called The Records. And I would like smoke about 10 bong hits and go, I didn't have really any friends in California. So I would just, I had my band, that I worked with.
Yeah.
They didn't live near me. And so I would go out on my own, take these rides, listen to music. One night I come home after listening to the Records album, and I see there's a message on my recorder call. You remember recorder calls? You might not.
Vividly.
As old as I am. I know you're not, but anyway, at that point, I saw I had a message. I turned the machine on, and it's an English accent from a guy named Will Birch, and he's in a band called The Records, and was wondering if I might want to join the band. And I thought, okay, and I'm high, like, someone's fucking with me.
You're on candid camera.
I mean, it was weird. It was really weird, but it turned out to be legit. And a month later, I found myself in London in the Records, like Mr. Magoo, because I really was from such a green part of the